I am here with the man of the hour, the Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Wayward Bill, head of the chairman of the U.S. Marijuana Party, and one of our national treasures in the world of activism. How are you, Bill?
I'm doing good today. I'm a very, very happy guy. Other than a wardrobe malfunction.
I don't blame you, man. Look at this. Lifetime achievement. Wow, it's pretty impressive. That's awesome. So what does one do? Did you, correct me if I'm wrong, did you beat out Willie Nelson to get that award?
I beat out Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg, Ron Campy of MPP, and several other, Keith Stroup.
Wow. That's a pretty big honor.
Yes, it is.
I think you know what your Christmas card's going to be this year, right? You holding the award, send that to all those guys.
Right.
Hey!
Yeah, you could have had this.
So talk a little about yourself, about your history. What led you to this point of winning this Lifetime Achievement Award? I know you've been a staple on the Colorado pod scene for as long as I've been coming to Colorado, which is not even that long, but...
It's a strange thing. I used to be into everything, the environment, Greenpeace, you name it. I was out there for all of them. I worked for the ACLU volunteering as a paralegal. I was working with Mason at Safer and that, and I'd always been for marijuana. Like I said up on stage, I heard John Sinclair speak when I was 17 years old, and I got hooked on, his theory of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and the white youth rising up to power and marijuana. But I've been an activist since basically at 17 years old. I joined the White Panther Party. Then I was sent to Chicago in '68 and saw firsthand what Richard Daley and the Democratic Party did to Vietnam War protesters. But I also heard John Sinclair speak, and it got me into believing that I could do that. Like I said, I was going along. 2008 came along. I had my finger in every pie and every activity, activist-wise, and I had an epiphany that I had to choose one thing that I thought I could accomplish within my lifetime, and I chose cannabis.
Well, that's smart and a heavy decision and a heavy commitment, I should say. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, yes, it is, and I've worked hard. I'm everywhere, like I said. You name it. I was at the hearing with Michael Kravitz for the ASA when they tried to strike it down in D.C. I've led a funeral procession for marijuana prohibition down Bourbon Street. I've been everywhere.
Yeah, that's old school, man.
I'm everywhere at everything in Colorado. I'm in the state legislature. I'm in city council.
There's not too many of you old school dyed-in-the-wool activists out there anymore. I think of like some people like Steve Hager. I think of Dana Dana Beal. Right. I think of David Peel. I think of like just people who have just been out there doing this since the 60s, since the 50s, the 70s. Like part of the culture. Embodying the culture and fighting for the culture. John Sinclair, of course, right. Another one. Yeah.
And it's amazing how many are still around.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have passed, and a lot of them are still locked up.
Well, I just want to say congratulations, Bill. Well deserved. Nice to see you receiving some accolades for all your hard work, and we look forward to seeing you here again next year. I hope you have a great holiday, sir.
Thank you. And everybody, peace, pot, politics, or puff, puff, pass.